All right, somebody tell me this. Have you ever woken up with a pimple or a zit or an ingrown hair on your face and you try to pop it, but it doesn't have a head, and then it hurts, and then you realize that that it could be a tumor, and then you start to remember that you read someplace that tumors don't hurt, so then you try to pop it again? Whatever. They're calling this episode Distant Echo. I see what you guys did there. We get to see Anakin back in action alongside Rex as they explore a familiar planet in search of a ghost. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the Cave of Wonders, Dreamwalkers. I am your Sith Lord Callous for Lord Callous TV, and this is another Rancorous review and recap. We're talking about the Clone Wars, and Episode 2 picks up right where Episode 1 left off, with the discovery of the Separatist signal that has Rex believing his friend and fellow trooper Echo is still alive. For those that are interested and haven't seen it, Echo's death happens in the counterattack episode in Season 3. I believe it's episode number 19. So Rex is requesting from his general, Anakin Skywalker, that he be permitted to investigate the signal. He'd like to take Hunter and the Bad Batch with him. Now, following the debriefing, Anakin dips into one of the bunkers to make a call to Senator Padme Amidala, his wife, while Rex guards the door outside. Padme offers Anakin some advice about being a good leader and trusting Rex the way that Rex trusts him. And while all of this is happening inside the bunker, Rex is trying to stall Obi-Wan outside. He does so successfully, and when Anakin does finally emerge from the room, Obi-Wan is fully aware of what was going on. He even asks Anakin if he told Padme hello for him. Now, I both loved and hated this scene at the same time. You see, I enjoy seeing the interactions between Anakin and Padme and watching their relationship grow outside of the films, but I don't like seeing how aware everyone is seeming to be about their relationship. It has always been portrayed as a secret. Only Obi-Wan ever suspected, but never made mention of it outright. It just spoils that for me and has potentially opened up the door for more changes in the future. So I hope they back off of this plot point and let this live on as it was originally intended. So Anakin, Rex, and the Bad Batch head to the planet Skako Minor, which comic fans will know from the Dr. Aphra series. It's a planet where the natives worship their flying reptiles, and our team soon finds that out. Anakin gets snatched up and carried away to one of the native settlements, but between Crosshairs and Hunter, Bad Batch and Rex are able to catch up. When they arrive at the settlement to see Anakin beneath the claws of the winged beast, Rex reminds the team that they are to be no casualties, and they are only to disarm these abductors. So Wrecker, he uses his muscles to create a distraction by pushing a boulder down a hill. Crosshairs uses his rifle to free Anakin with a stun or shock bolt, and Tech uses his gadgets to translate the native language to basic Arabic. After all is said and done, the locals agree to help the team out. Now, while all of this is happening, Admiral Trench, that clicking mouth spider villain thing, he makes contact with Wat Tambor from the Techno Union. He warns his fellow separatists about the Republic strike force and their approach. As the team makes their way to the Techno Union headquarters, Rex gets into a little skirmish with a couple of the members from the Bad Batch. They believe that Echo is dead, and there's a chance that they could be walking into a trap. And as much as it pains him also to do so, Anakin agrees. The team has to take a lift to the top of the base, which is high above the storms and winds. We learn that This is the point that big old badass Wrecker is afraid of heights. That's what I said. So after they fight past some droids and finally find the comm room where the signal is coming from, they find a stasis chamber, and inside is Echo. He has a number of cables attached to his head, and he collapses into Rex's arms. "You came back for me," he says. And that's where this episode ends. Now, overall, I'm enjoying this new season, this final season, but there are a few points, especially in this episode, that made me roll my eyes. I'm not a fan of them opening up the secret of Padme's relationship with Anakin, and especially with the fact that it seems like he told Rex before he would have told Obi-Wan. That's way off the mark for me. If he would have told anyone, it would have been the Chancellor or Obi-Wan. And we know from the movies that he didn't tell either of them, and in fact he tried to very much keep them in the dark. I'm also a little annoyed by how cliche the Bad Batch is becoming. Rex, why do I keep calling him Rex? It's Wrecker in particular. Him holding that porg leg, I just like to think it was a porg leg, while overhead pressing the cabinet when they were on the shuttle. Him being afraid of heights, it's just a little bit too over the top for me. But otherwise, I thought it was a good episode. It was ripe with action and adventure on a planet that connects the Dr. Aphra comic to now the Clone Wars. We'll see where the next episode takes us, so you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, leave a like and subscribe. Listen, I do what I love. I hope you love what I do. This has been a Rancorous review. Until next time.